On RTV6, the son of a World War II veteran is fed up after going through years of red tape to get his father a proper headstone in an Indianapolis cemetery. Now, after hundreds of phone calls and frustrating conversations, he may finally have gotten the legacy he was looking for. RTV6 reporter Ebony Monet has the exclusive story.
These are some of the last pictures of Wallace Stewart and his son Wally, taken before Stewart died in the war in 1945. 70 years later, Wally Baker still thinks of the dad he never got a chance to know.
I still feel like, I owe some allegiance to my birth father, even though I knew him for a short period of time and don't have vivid memories, but he was my father. He served in the war, he was married to my mother, and he gave his life up for the country.
That's why Baker says he decided to do something about his father's deteriorating headstone in the Crown Hill National Cemetery in Indianapolis. After years of effort, Baker says he received notice the headstone, approved by the War Department, delivered last July, was finally installed.
They said, here's your dad's new headstone, and it turned out it was a picture, all right, of his headstone, but it was an original headstone that had been installed back in 1945.
Baker tells us he couldn't get a call back, let alone an explanation from Crown Hill.
So I became very frustrated because I spent over 2.5 years trying to replace this to not only honor his name, but honor his service in World War II. And that's when I finally had to contact you folks, because it appeared that I was getting nowhere at Crown Hill except getting a massive runaround.
At Crown Hill Cemetery, we found Stewart's original headstone in place and went to President Keith Norwalk to find out why.
A stone was ordered, and it did come in, but we call it lithographed.
Norwalk shows us the problem.
It's almost like a paint that's indelible. It does not come out, but this does not meet the specifications for the National Cemetery.
Norwalk tells us he wasn't aware of the situation until RTV6 contacted him, but now plans to fix it.
I think predicated on the concern from the gentleman who contacted you, that's a great catalyst to get some action on it.
I'll be extremely happy and feel like I've done what I could do to honor him and honor his service. So it'll be a very happy day when it's all completed.
Norwalk tells us there was a staffing change in the Memorial Department, and that might be the cause for the ball being dropped in this matter. But Norwalk is promising to personally do all the work to expedite the replacement of the war veteran's headstone.